I'm Robert Ladbrook. I am the managing editor for Motorsport News at Motorsport Network, so I work on Autosport as well. I've been there for 10 years as a professional journalist, and now I'm trying to be a non-professional racing driver, so I can actually have some experience of what I write about on a daily level and see if I can do it as well as the people I criticise and take the criticism for once. I started motor racing in 2008. Actually, the first time I ever drove on track, it was here in an Aston Martin Experience for about 4 laps that I was terrified of in 2007. Aside from that, my first actual race, I've done 6 races in the Mini Challenge in the Cooper class. They were 2009 and 2010. Rob Sims, the team that's looking after us right now, was my race engineer on the first day, and my first race was actually 8 years ago today. So it's a nice little anniversary. But aside from that, I took a break of about 5 years from doing anything on track, and then the first time I got back on track in anything, it was a soaking wet Snetterton and LMP3 Ligier prototype, so that was a bit of a baptism. What attracted me to the Puma Cup was basically, it's all a bit of a fluke really. I took up a bit of a media offer after getting back into motorsport last year. We turned up at Donington Park. I'm sharing it with my good friend, ex-Mini Challenge racer Hamish Brandon. That's how I know him, from the challenge. We raced the Black Ford Racing UK Puma last year. Had a great day on the testing. The race wasn't quite so brilliant. We didn't make it too far beyond the first corner. But we had such good fun that we thought actually it's accessible. The 2-driver format works for us. It lets you split the cost, and also I can learn from a proper driver, shall we say. We've got all the Race Logic V-Box kits and things like that to get the best times out of it. So yeah, we're having a bit of fun, and John Attard's from the Mini Challenge as well. This is his second season of proper racing. So it's all kind of come together quite nicely. Round 1 at Snetterton was a bit of a baptism of fire really. It was great because we came away with a podium result, but I think that was much more down to a bit of good fortune on our part and some brilliant driving from Hamish. I'd driven this car for a sum total of about 45 minutes before the actual race, so I'm still getting into it. And Snetterton, being a 3-mile long lap for the first round, is not the easiest of circuits to learn. So suddenly you go from being a 1.5 seconds off the pro to being 6 seconds off the pro, so it's quite a mental battle in that respect. But the Code 60 helps us out. Hamish got out and did his thing, and he's the driving talent of the operation. We had a few hiccups on Friday because that car is a fresh build. Rob Sims actually managed to build that car in just over a week. From a complete S-Reg road-going car. John went out, it's 20 years old, he'd never seen a racetrack before. John went out, and after 4 laps the engine bent the valves. So we found a replacement off of eBay, which we've done absolutely nothing to, and he's just gone out and put it on pole with an engine that we bought from Attleborough for 250 quid off of eBay. So I think that shows the parity in the series, if nothing else. Well, this weekend started really well because we've had our first ever Panda Racing lockout. John Attard's got his first ever pole position. We're lining up right alongside, so we're 2 and 3. Getting a double podium would be a dream for us. It's what we've kind of said all along. We really, really want to do it. The 2 guys have got the pace, and I'll be hanging on to it and hopefully bring it back in one piece to hand over for the ginger Scottish wizard to see what he can go on and achieve. So fingers crossed, we'll be all right. The name Panda Racing. See, I only found this out about an hour ago actually. I thought it was because he was Scottish and he was just obsessed with the pandas at Edinburgh Zoo that they keep trying to breed. Apparently it's not. It stands for P&A, which is Parts and Accessories Racing, and obviously that spells panda, so hence we've got the little black and white cuddle buddies on the side of the car.